Happy 2019. I hope that your holidays were as fantastic as mine. Very quiet, very low key, but also very joyful. Uh, Happy Friday, right? Here we are. It's Friday. It's the first Friday of 2019, and we're starting up with our Friday Morning Live videos again. So, my name, Mary Jadwisiak. My company, Holding the Hope. And I just want to start 2019 by saying, I am so glad that you're here. And so is my dog Jack, as he moans in the background. I am so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad that we're going to be starting 2019 together again on this adventure of recovery and peer support and all things good, right? So I've been thinking about this particular thing that I do, this Friday Morning Live. I love doing it. I've been getting good reports on it. People seem to like when I do it. And so I want to make it helpful, right? Instead of just me rambling about what I think is good, which, that can be fun sometimes, but I want to make sure that everything is in alignment. And that's what I want to talk about today. Because I have been working really hard on coming into alignment with myself. This past year, this past 6 months, I've been working really hard on that. And so part of that is seeing here's what I tend to do is I just tend to go off and not think things through, because deep down inside, I feel like maybe I don't really know what I'm doing. Maybe I don't really know as much as I project that I do. Maybe I'm not as in tune as I think I am. There's these doubts in my head. Maybe I really am not well enough. Maybe I'm really not good enough. Maybe I really don't have a message of hope. Have you ever had doubts like that? Right? I've been having doubts like that since I started this company, right? I've had these doubts. Who am I to be doing this message? So this 2019, I did a lot of work and experienced a lot of difficulties. And I know it's hard to see when I'm up here going, hey, it's Friday morning, but it was a tough year. And so I came out of this year with a little bit closer to being in alignment with my insides, in alignment with my outsides. So with my conscious brain in alignment with that inside voice, and that inside voice is getting a little kinder and a little more loving and a little more accepting. And the outside is saying, it's okay if you don't know what you're doing on occasion, and it's okay if you make mistakes, and your message is valuable. And so that's what's been happening with me. And I just share that with you because that's what we do here, right? Is I just share my recovery journey with you. And this year, my recovery has been pretty intense. So as I work on alignment with myself, I think to myself, how is my message, my Friday Morning Live, in alignment with my company, the work that we do here? And it isn't, right? That's scary to say. I love doing it. And so I need to figure out, how can I get my message to align with the work that we do here, so that the work that we do here can be more impactful. And so a couple of things popped into my head. One of the things I want to do is to become more intentional about what I talk about on my Friday Morning Live videos. So I intend to have themes, and I think I'm going to break them down in a quarter, so that there'll be like 3 months on one theme, so we can kind of take a deep dive into it. The other thing I want to do is to be able to demonstrate to you how Holding the Hope can help to implement those techniques in your agency. And thirdly, I want to be able to enhance your ability to do a good job at work if you're a peer support specialist, or to be able to enhance your recovery and to be able to give you some insights and some tools and some references and resources so that it isn't just me up here talking, hey, let's all get well, but let's talk about how we get well. And let's talk about some very specific tools on that. And how do we get well as agencies? How do we get well as individuals? How do we stay well as peers? How do we start at the top and have an alignment within the system? So there might even be some old-fashioned advocacy going on. We haven't had that in the state for a while. So I'm looking forward to having enlisting you in some advocacy projects that I have lined up. Stay tuned. So that's what I want to invite you to join me in 2019. I've had people ask me, so is Holding the Hope, is that you just do videos? You just do those Friday morning live videos? And so I realized that people don't really know what Holding the Hope is and what we do here. And what Holding the Hope is it's really just me here in my office. And I have a lot of different things that I do. Over the years, I've gotten a lot of experience and I've made a lot of friends, and they're all very smart. And so we offer, and everybody who is aligned with and connected with Holding the Hope is a peer. So we bring recovery services to the behavioral health industry, workforce development to the behavioral health industry from a peer perspective. So that's who we are, Holding the Hope. We do workforce development in the behavioral health industry. And I love what I do. And I want to be able to be clear on my message. And I want to invite you in to that message as well to see how what we do can help you. Now, what does that mean, workforce development? Well, that means that I have a contract with the state of Washington to do continuing education for peer supports, right? We do RAP training for peer supports and for anybody who wants to learn how to do RAP. We have consultants that will come into an agency and help you figure out, how do we teach people about documentation? How do we design a peer-run agency? How do we create a crisis system or a system of care for our young people that is based on the principles of recovery? Everything we do is about recovery because we believe that recovery is possible. We know it is because we're all in various stages of it. So that's what's happening for 2019. With our Friday morning live videos. I'm still going to do them. They're going to be a little bit more intentional. And I'm hopefully in alignment with what you need and with what we need as a system. Because all of our recovery is dependent on people around us and on the system around us. And we need to help the system get well so that it can help us get well. Right? It's that back and forth. So, my name is Mary Jadwisiak. I'm here from Holding the Hope, and we do workforce development in the behavioral health industry. And I'm super excited that it's 2019, and we're going to be working together for the rest of the year. I'm super excited that we're going to be able to bring you topics that are going to help you get well, and that we're going to have conversations. I also hope to bring in some experts on Friday Morning Live, so it isn't just my pretty face up here. Yakety, yakety, yak. It's also going to be some other really smart people talking about ways that we can all move forward in this thing called recovery. Happy 2019. I hope that your year is in alignment with your joy. I hope that everything you want comes to you easily and surprisingly. And I hope that love just surrounds everything you do. All right, that's it for me. 2019, here we come.